Hi friends, human emotions. They are the most wonderful thing that can happen to you. Someone says you're pretty, you're intelligent, you feel very happy. Someone says you're ugly or say you're a fool, you feel sad. Someone is doing very good, you may feel jealous or you may feel disgusted looking at something which you don't like. These emotions, these are all very natural processes and they just tell you that you're alive. So there's nothing wrong in feeling any of these emotions. But some emotions tend to be very uncomfortable for us. For example, if you're jealous or if you're sad, you may or angry, it's very uncomfortable for you. But then when you're happy, you're so, you feel so good, you're so comfortable, you're so much at peace. So anyone, you'll feel like, I should be happy all the time. I should not face any sadness. I should not feel sad. I should not feel angry. I should just be happy all the time. Let me tell you, these human emotions, they just tell you that you're alive. All emotions do come and go. But there are few things that we can do to be, more comfortable, to be more at peace, to stay more positive, and to be, more of like happy end. So what are these? First of all, you should know that our thoughts lead to our emotions, and these emotions lead to our behavior, which will again reinforce your thoughts. I'll give you one example. Imagine a person thinks that he's an awesome person and everybody loves me. That is his thought, okay? So he's happy, he's very energetic, he's happy. He just goes, he goes to more people, he makes friends, he cracks jokes. So people appreciate him and that again reinforces his thought that he's awesome and is lovable. On the other end, if a person's thought process is like, I am unlovable, I am useless. So he always feels sad, low, so he never goes out to meet friends. He just stays alone, he avoids interaction with people. So he will never get that feedback from people as to how good he is or anything of that sort. And that will again reinforce his thought that I am unlovable. So this could be a cycle. So in this video, what I'm trying to cover is few changes, small changes in your thoughts that you can make so that you will be more comfortable and more at peace, or I can say more happy, in your life. So first thing is expectations, expectations from yourself and expectations from your surroundings. Coming to expectations from yourself. Expecting that, okay, I have to get first rank. I have to get married at this age. I have to, be more successful. I need to build a house at this particular time. So these kind of expectations. Having these kind of rigid, solid expectations that if they don't get fulfilled, you are really traumatized and you can't get over it and all that is not actually good. Because there are so many uncontrollable factors in these things. For example, you might study really hard, but there might be some other person who has a better memory or say a better grasping power, or he has studied more than you. So he may get the first rank, you cannot do anything about it. One more example, I've told you that you have to get married at this particular time. You may not find a suitable match. Again, here there are two people involved, So always expectations from ourselves should be something which we can control. Like for example, if we take exam performance, we can think that I will study really very hard and I will do my best. I will outdo my previous exam. This is something which you can have expectation and you can work on it and you can do it. But expecting something about yourself when another person is involved may not yield that results that you want. So if you alter your expectations in something which is in your control, it may lead to you being more happy and more being comfortable because you can achieve it. One more thing is expectations from your surroundings. For example, it could be any relationship like say husband and wife, or between brothers, sisters, between parents and a child. You can expect so many things from them and they may not be able to give it for you. You cannot control how they think, how they feel, or how the situation is in their life at this particular moment. So, whatever you expect from them, you may not get it. That does not mean that they do not love you. You expecting so many things from them and them not getting fulfilled should not be the reason for us to think like, oh, they don't love me because they have not fulfilled these expectations that I have. That is not the case. So if you make few changes in your expectations, definitely you will be more at peace. One more thing is comparisons. We always tend to compare ourselves with someone who is in a better position than us. For example, we may think, oh, he has such a big house, he has so much money. Just think about it. You have no clue what is going on that particular person's life. Just because he has all the money in the world does not mean he is happy. Okay. So he could have some personal problems, he could have some family problems. You have no clue. So why do you simply compare? That is one scenario. Or you can also compare yourself with someone who is at the street, who does not even have a house, does not even have, some food to eat. We are in a much better place, right? So these kind of comparisons do not give you anything. It just spoils your peace of mind and just makes you sad, angry, disgusted about yourself, and so many unwanted emotions that whatever you're thinking. So let us not compare ourselves. Let us just be happy with what we have and be content with what we have and make the best use of it. I'm not saying don't aim for bigger stuff in life. Of course you do. Always, you try to be successful, try to make money, but not at the cost because, not at the cost of your mental health and not at the cost that, because what society thinks about you or just because another person has it. No, just for your own good and in your own limits. Everybody doesn't have the ability, right? You have to understand your own limits and your strengths and work accordingly. One more thing that what I see is not expecting few things. Like for example, we tend to believe that in our life everything will be good. We are not ready to face any problems in our life. This is not done, because problems do come. When there is a life, it will bring, problems, solutions, happiness, sadness, everything. So we should be prepared to face all the challenges in life. Many times when some event occurs, for example, let me take an example of breakup. So when breakup happens, you'll be like, why did this happen to me? I'm so good. I've not done anything bad in my life. Why did this happen to me? You already know it happens in many people's lives, so why not you? Let us not be in the delusion that we are in a fairy tale and everything will be good for us. Things can go wrong. So that preparedness, that awareness that something can go wrong and what I do when something goes wrong should always be there in our mind. That plan should be there in mind. It shouldn't be like when problems come through, why me? Don't ask that question, why this happened to me? Just think about what has happened and what can you do about it. Problem solve that situation. Don't just keep, ruminating of what has happened and all that. Don't ask that why it happened to me question. Of course, if it's a problem, because of your mistake it has happened, you have to, just see why it happened and you have to take a solution. I'm saying about uncontrollable factors and uncontrollable situations, you need not ask. Like for example, you have built a house and some earthquake happens. So why question? No. You should know what has happened and do the adequate measures, claim the insurance or your backup plans, etc. etc. One more thing is have gratitude. You may ask, why gratitude? Guys, just the fact that you are alive at this moment, just the fact that you are breathing at this moment is something that you have to be really, really thankful for. I have just finished my COVID duty and have seen death from very near. When that person is on the deathbed, he is not able to breathe. Only thing that he wants that particular time is ability to breathe. ability to stay alive, ability to just get that one, breath. Do not underestimate it. The very fact that you're alive, you're breathing, is a big blessing. Very fact that you are surrounded with your loved ones who are healthy, you are healthy, is a very, very huge blessing. Everything else comes after the fact that you're alive. So the very fact that you're alive is something that you have to be really, really thankful for. Life is really beautiful. You being able to see so many good scenes, like say when you go on a picnic or you watch some, greenery or beach, you being able to hear some good music, you being able to taste some good food, you being able to smell something nice, you being able to talk, express your feelings, everything is a blessing. Your physical health, your home, your loved ones, everything is a blessing. Always be thankful for what you have. One more thing is giving lot of attention to what other people tell about you. Guys, whatever you do in life, some or the other person will have a problem about it. You are very intelligent people will have a problem saying your attitude. You are not doing well in exams, they'll comment on that. You are extremely successful, they'll tell some negative things about you. You are poor, even then they'll talk bad about you. So there's no point in trying to please anybody in life. You just take care of yourself and your loved ones and see what is best for your circle and do that. Do not bother about what society tells you. Of course, when they comment one or two things, you will feel bad for a while. It's natural, it's human. Learn to let it go. Learn to let go of these thoughts which come, which are natural. You have to consciously make an effort to understand that, okay, this is not true, and let go about it.
Let it go. Do not hold on to one particular thought which causes you discomfort for a really long time. Learn to let it go. Learn to accept it and learn to just forget it. And it's better to forget and forgive people than, keep thinking what they've done to you and how ruthless they were or how bad they are, etc. It will just poison your mind even further. Learn to accept yourself. Most of the times we keep telling like, okay, I'm too thin, I'm too fat, I'm too tall, I'm short, I'm fair, I'm dark. No, first learn to accept yourself, not just your physical appearance like I mentioned, even everything. Accept your intelligence level, accept your memory, accept your personality, accept your situation, because accepting oneself will lead to a lot of comfort and a lot of happiness than regretting why I didn't have that, why I am like this, etc. Learn to say no. There may be few things that you cannot do. It's out of your limits. You're already tired. You can always say no. Do not feel guilty for saying that no. Because when you take up more than what you can, it will lead to again some uncomfortable feelings and frustration and leading to sadness. Make sure you keep some time in the day for your entertainment, for your hobbies, because these things can really help you to stay happier.
One more thing is take very good care of your health. By health, I mean both physical and mental health. Do regular exercises. It has been shown that exercises, when you do them, it has been shown that there is increase in happy hormones in your body. Even being around your loved ones, giving them a tight hug, all these things also have shown to increase the happy hormone in your body. So have good exercise, surround yourself with your loved ones, have good nutritious food. Your health depends on what you eat and how much you exercise, how much fit you are. So please, take care of your health. And coming to taking care of your mental health, I've already done a video on how you can take care of your mental health. You can see the link above. Anything that bothers you, any problem that bothers you, understand that each problem has a solution. You may not be able to totally eliminate the problem, but there'll be some way out where you can be in a better position. So instead of thinking why this happened to me and all that, just think what what you can do to come out of it. If you are not able to do it, share your problem with your loved ones and try to come out of it. Whatever you do, you are not being able to be happy, you're very stressed out, then you can try a few relaxation techniques. I have done 2 videos on stress and relaxation techniques before, so you can find the link above. Even then, if you're not able to relax yourself, or you're being really stressed, you're not able to focus on anything, not able to sleep on during night, whatever you do, sharing your problems, following relaxation techniques, you're not able to get better, please consult your doctor. There's nothing wrong in coming out and telling that you're in a problem. Just like how your body gets some diseases, even your mind can get some diseases. So there's nothing to be ashamed about it. Please come forward and share your problem and try to get a solution for it.
Regarding one more hot topic that's going on currently, COVID. Take all safety precautions. Do not walk out unnecessarily. Wear a mask when you go out. Maintain social distancing. Vaccinate. But do not have that extreme fear, or of course you should know that it's a serious disease and do not take risk, but you need not keep worrying that you will contract COVID and keep watching all those fake news and WhatsApp forwards all the time. Even if you contract COVID, there is more chance that you will recover out of it than die. So stay positive and be safe. If you liked the video, kindly subscribe to my channel and share the video maximum so that more people can get benefit out of it. If you have any doubts, you can leave them in the comment box or you can mail me. If you need any topics for further discussion, you can also do the same. Thank you. Have a great day.